This portion of the CU podcast is sponsored by Twincadia, an awesome reality show filmed in an arcade bar. When you mix booze, beer, and arcade games with a staff full of geeks, you get serious entertainment. Check out Twincadia on YouTube.
Now, this is a topic, believe it or not, I was thinking about this a few months ago when I downloaded, every year or every other year, I try to download the updated Tecmo Super Bowl NES ROM for the new rosters they do every year, the new hack, which are excellent, by the way. Since they added in the extra teams, sometimes they added in the pictures of the players into the game besides the player stats and everything else. But how about an updated NBA Jam? You had the version that came out on the console, in 2010? I remember playing a Stuttering Craig on it one time. That was kind of random on my Xbox 360. Probably the last time I turned on that console. But that version received, I think, mixed to pretty good reviews. I thought it was all right, a little too complicated compared to the original, but I managed to beat it. It was fun for what it was. So it was worth like the $30 I spent on it or whatever it was. But I thought about why hasn't someone updated NBA Jam at all? Why not? Is it impossible? Is it too hard to change all the graphics compared to something like a Tecmo Bowl? Or people do with RBI Baseball even? Well, someone's finally done it. So the channel is called Hogs with a Blog. And this person hacked NBA Jam Tournament Edition, which is slightly better. Now, this is a Super Nintendo version, mind you. So graphically, you're still not anywhere near where it should be. I am an NBA Jam snob, for the record. I loved this game in the arcade. Loved it. Fantastic in the arcade. However, Super Nintendo version, my friend had it, hated playing it. Hated the fact that the sound effects were simplistic. Hated the fact that almost all the players look exactly the same for their faces, at least for the original NBA Jam. I don't know if T, they made it a little bit better with different faces. There's only two different player heights for the console version, so that was weak. Almost no announcing. They didn't have the space in the game. There's like maybe 13 different things they say. No player names are said. It's all just kaboom! He's on fire! Stolen! It's just not the same experience. No music during the gameplay of the original NBA Jam Super Nintendo. It's just all silent, right? That's from what I remember. Anyway, so it's cool that someone updated this. They put the digitized images in. They put new playable, unlockable characters. Harambe, of course, because that meme's still really fucking funny. Hillary Clinton is in it. Well, she was in the original with Bill Clinton. I think they both are in it. Michael Jordan's unlockable. And they updated the stats of the players. So this is cool. It's a cool idea to do this. It is cool, and it looks like some of the player faces are a little different. Some are bald, different hair. So that's an improvement over the original at least. But why not someone? Well, before I get to that, why not someone go further? There's two teams that weren't around back then. So what are the two ones? Memphis and Toronto are put into the rookie team, and they're combined. So that's how you get to there. The jerseys and logos are not updated. This person couldn't figure out how to hack and get into that. I'm sure you could do it if you really wanted to. Someone out there could really do the Tecmo Super Bowl treatment to NBA Jam Tournament Edition on Super Nintendo. But my question is, or my statement about this is, I would rather them go one step further. Maybe it's more difficult, but if you really want to do this right, you freaking hack NBA Hang Time. Because Hang Time is so much better than Tournament Edition. The Hang Time version for Super Nintendo has all the players looking how they should, has better music, graphics, features on it, create a player mode. I think if you manage to do that, it would come out that much better. It's probably more. It's harder to do that though. Yeah, Hang Time. I remember having fun with. You play the N64 version, and it's almost exactly like the arcade. Like, it's so much fun with the 4 players, 4 controllers. But the Super Nintendo one is still pretty good. It's still pretty good. And I'm looking at it right now, the gameplay. Yeah, the faces on Hang Time, just about the 3.5 more years they had to develop that game and really get to the maximum, capabilities of what the Super Nintendo could do. That's a quality game. Animations are better. Everything. Besides the fact that you have you have the fadeaways, you have the leaners, you time the blocks, so defense is more fun, and you have the alley-oops. So all that stuff makes it just that much better of a game, in my opinion. Not in my opinion. It just is. I mean, it's just a better game. It's a better game. It's not technically an NBA Jam game, but it's in the same universe. You know, it just doesn't have the title. I think it went to Acclaim by that point. But yeah, maybe someone will get there. You know, listen to Pat and hack that for me, please. Hack NBA Hang Time on Super Nintendo. Someone just hacked the ROM. Someone hacked the freaking ROM. They did it back then. They put Michael Jordan in one version of the game that is sitting somewhere in his house somewhere, or maybe it's gone due to a gambling debt. But you know, let's get on it. Yeah.